Isn't this pretty? Well, I wanted to tell you about this house that Diane and I found. Um, these people have only owned it, have been in it for like 2 years, and we just fell in love with it. It's 4,900 square feet, so it's a lot bigger than the house we have now. But for some reason, it just made me feel like I saw it and I went, that's home. So let me show you the whole house, okay? It's at 1690 Roosevelt Road, and it may look familiar to you here as you look around. There you go. Okay, well, let's go. The front yard's a lot different than it used to be. In fact, they've done a great job. Even have swings out here in the front yard. So this is looking nice here. But the big surprise is how big the backyard is. Look at this compared to when we were here. Of course, it stopped about there, but they've done a great job. The wrought iron is still the same. I think this must have been an older tree, but I don't remember because it was probably on the other side of the fence. They took the wrought iron that was in front of the garage and have put it out here. And this is the patio. And of course, now they've taken the roof off. That's Mom and Dad's room there. And you remember the air conditioning and the bathroom. And that's the back part of the kitchen. And look how big this back, they even have a trampoline back here. And this is the back, the patio that's out here now. They've evidently taken down the monkey bars that used to be here, but they still have the big, and the chimney is here. So you can tell they've really done a nice job with all of this. They've made this a complete carport, and of course the driveway. And they still have the 1690 Roosevelt Road. So let's go right inside. This is the big room. And they've just done a great job with this original fireplace. I think that's the original gates on the fireplace. I think we used to have a big clock there too. Now this is kind of cool because on the wall they have the original floor plans of the house. And I know you can't see those very well, but I got some extra ones that they gave us. They're putting a new door on in the bathroom, but that's still the bathroom. And although the bar is gone, they still have all the bar information, or bar out there too. So a pool table, we never had that. And they put a TV in here, but I think it's larger than the one we used to have sitting over there too. You know, the thing I remember about the kitchen, in fact, what I forgot about the kitchen are these doors. Remember these doors that would open and close? Of course, they usually just closed them on us, but I thought that was kind of cool. Well, here's the kitchen.
Still original doors.
They're original doors. The kitchen, new countertops and everything, but the cabinets are, I think the cabinets are the original on both sides of the cabinet. The kitchen, very much the same. Evidently, they've taken the telephone out that used to be there back in 1965. But new sinks, the dishwasher is right there. I think this is a new refrigerator. I think so. But they still have the original doors that would go to the laundry room, and of course the pantry. And so this is going to be really cool. Let me show you the the doors. We go down the hall. They have carbon. Here are the original swinging doors that would. Oh, actually, they may have put new doors in there. They have. They've taken the pictures of us down and put their own kids up. I don't understand why that happened, but. And then here's Mom and Dad's room. Same thing. They're just letting us wander all through the house. They have the original doors here, and one thing they ask us, do we know the combination to the safe back here. Remember, there's a safe. They can't get it open, so I don't know. The window outdoors and the original sliding doors here. The original cabinets here.
She had a lot of storage, didn't
A lot of storage. Original closets. They've taken all the Hershey bars out of Dad's drawers down there where he hid them, and the bathroom, new bathroom. I think the tile. I'm not sure, but
that tile's original.
the tile is the original. You think so?
I think so. I think the tile's the original.
But I love these. If you remember, these would open up the two mirrors so you could see each side. I thought that was cool. Okay, well, let's move on now. They're just letting us wander all through their house. Now, when you get into this hall again, here is a new version of the poem that Dad wrote. And somebody actually had this redone, because it's not one that Mom actually had done. They've taken my picture down from the wall too. I'm not sure why. So you go on down, the closet's still here. This is the den, and it's exactly as it was. All these wonderful bookshelves and storage down there as well. I thought this was one of the coolest. Of course, all the bookshelves are there. It's kind of been turned into an office, and here, of course, goes out to the patio. One of the coolest things I've got to show you in here. I remembered this, and I don't know if anybody else remembered or not. Does the light come on in here? Yeah. Look at this. Remember these fire extinguishers that we had? There were probably 6 of them, where you would come out and, well, they still have them, although they probably don't work, and that's okay. So let's go into the guest room. Of course, the boiler's still there too. I'll show you the sliding door. Can you imagine the boiler is still there? Look at this. It's good night. No telling what that. So here's what we call the guest room. And it's turned into an office for Mike. It's got a fan in here now. Outside to the patio, and a great view. This is the bathroom, and this is not the original tile, but this is the original cabinet. Look at this, where these still open. Remember these? Where you could open these up, this for the guest room. And of course you had, this is all very much the same. I mean, it's just incredible.
This is an extra bed.
Well, this was the guest room when we were here.
Yeah.
Kind of. So we'll walk on down the hall. This is, of course, where we went, this was our bowling alley, and Steve will remember. This is the original floor for the entryway. And although they have a new door, and as you know, we have the original, what are these called, Diane?
Side lights.
Side lights. They're right there. And this is the dining room. They've done a great job with the dining room. I mean, this is, I think Mike and Bridget said they bought this from a telephone, someplace. And of course they keep wine there and everything. So here's the windows outdoor to the porch. They've done a great job on the porch. See outside. The wall, and of course the original door. And I think this is actually where Emma hurt her hand closing that door like that. That's how she would close it, if you remember. So let's go on into there's the entryway. Let's go to the living room. Another bench. We used to have that bench right there. Well, this is kind of cool too, because they put a giant TV in here, along with all of the new shelving as well. The front door, they too do not use the front door, but just like us, they leave the key in the lock all the time. That's what we used to do too. So they've evidently taken the Christmas tree down where we used to have it there, and they've turned it into a really nice living room here. And of course, they got a big screen TV there and the original fireplace. I think this is the original. They've changed it into gas now, but it is the original, fireplace. Here's Diane. They're here. Let's go upstairs. They're refinishing these. We used to have carpet here, of course, but
How pretty is this gonna be though?
oh, this is going to be the original. I think this is the original steps up, or the wrought iron. Going upstairs to our room. The fan is still here. They don't use it, but it is still here. That giant fan that was instead of air conditioning. And again, they've taken our picture down to. Okay, so let's go to the boys' room first. We're just walking right in on. This is Luke there, is that right? Luke, what are you doing in my room? And Luke is playing a video game. Here is the room, and if you remember, it used to be, there was a wall there, but of course we took that down later. He's got a huge king-size bed. He's got the original closet doors, and although we're not going to go, well, this is locked now, but we went into the attic, and it's as big as ever and stores a lot of stuff. So, bye, Luke. Luke's doing well. Let's go to the girls' room. They have two girls that live here, Rose and Luke. What's your sister's name? June.
Rose and June, how cute.
Rose and June, love that. And they have two day beds here. They have their own TV.
Cute.
I think the original floors here,
Big bathroom.
and an original. Oh, is this Rose or June is in there? Oh, are we?
Yeah,
just-
one of them.
Oh, I think that's Rose, isn't it? Hi.
Hi, Rose.
So Rose is Rose is living in your room, Patty, and she is doing some homework. Look, oh my gosh, are you
I'm drawing.
a drawing of elephants in the forest? They still have the shelving there. Isn't this beautiful?
Look how
All
pretty.
the original shelving
And Audrey Hepburn.
and Audrey Hepburn on the wall.
How cute.
A big vanity here, and mirror too. And here's the bath, and of course it's a huge bathtub. All of the shelving though, and all of the drawers are the original. They have new knobs, but I mean there's a lot of storage in here. So they've taken the doors off the closets, and I'm not sure if they'll put those up, but then they have storage on top, and I remember that too. And here's the window, of course, that you could get out to the roof on.
How
So
cute.
it was. They did a great job there. Thank you, Luke. Let's run down the stairs. And always hit your hand on the top. I would always do that when I came down.
Sure you did.
So, many times. How many times did it? And run down here. So, we'll just go out the front door here real quickly. Nope, I think the front door is locked. Here we go. So they have a glass door here. And there they are, the new owners,
I knew we'd get in
Bridget
there somehow.
and Mike. How did you?
Rick.
Rick. And Rick, when you all have only been here 2 years, and so when you saw the house for the first time, was it a done deal or no?
No,
No, it was a mess.
this story is very interesting. Lisa and Michelle, my other sister, and their husbands, we were just here the week before looking at houses. We didn't find anything. So we got back to Charlotte. Lisa says, well, why don't y'all just look at this one on Roosevelt, Michelle? Why don't you just look at that? And I said, well, it's kind of past our price point. It looks pretty scary and hidden, and I don't know. So
It was a mess.
she says, well, we'll come and look at it for you. I said, okay. That night she calls, she goes, this is y'all's house. This is y'all's house. I said, like, really? I said, all right, well, I'm going to call Joanne, the realtor, and just say, offered her a price, and I said it was contingent on us viewing it, because we
Yeah.
were just here.
Oh, and you didn't see it?
And I didn't see it, but it was contingent. Like, I
Yeah.
said, this is
Right.
our offer, take it. If you don't take it, we're not coming in to look at it.
Yeah.
If you take it, we'll come in and look at it. And it's contingent on looking at it,
Right.
but the negotiations were already done before we got here, you know?
Yeah.
So we got here, and I don't know, 10 minutes the whole family, like 15 of us came
Oh, I'm
through.
sure.
And well, not the first time, but Joanne's like, I mean, as we're just literally looking through it within 5 minutes, she was like, "I'm gonna write it up." I said, looked at Rick, and we said, "Okay, yeah, write it up."
Oh my goodness.
So,
It was love at first sight.
I mean, we passed it 100 times and looked at so
Yeah,
many
we
different
drove by and
houses.
it just wasn't, like I said, the driveway wasn't there, and it was all grown up with stuff.
It looks really.
Yeah.
No one had taken
Yeah.
care of this house. I'm
They
telling
hadn't taken
you.
care of it. all
It
the
wasn't. I was like,
time.
this house screams beauty, and it's not
Your
even.
brother would die.
It's not even.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
how can you hide this house?
Well,
So-
you all have done a great job with it. Thank you for letting us take the tour.
Welcome.
I told you they were really friendly, and it was a big
We love
surprise.
the
So
house.
yeah.
Yeah.
So and they said come by anytime and stay
Yeah.
anytime you
Just
want.
bring some more Woodward Reserve. You're always welcome.
That will always do it. Well, here we are. Hope you enjoyed the tour of 1690 Roosevelt Road. There.